It was around the time that I discovered Bro. Can you back up? Yo, it's SHiR-0, this is SHiR-0's TV, and welcome to a very interesting episode of Content House. I am going to show you SHiR-0's room, i.e. my room. It's actually getting packed up, but I can sort of take you through the little spots that are packed up and just let you know what's going on over here. Just sort of get an idea of like what sort of environment I've been recording in these last few months. I mean, it's almost been a year with the channel at this point, which is kind of crazy.
Look, I'm gonna level with you, pal. We've had our hearts set on this thing for days now, which in our world is a level of focus in which I personally have never experienced.
But I figured you guys should get an insight into, where I record, what's going on in here. Not really much, but this is just basically an MTV Cribs, like Redman.
We come to y'all live. Should I give y'all the tour right now of my whole house? How it looks in here when there's real in here? Come on.
The most iconic episode ever.
Next time y'all need to find me, just rub these two wires for the doorbell. I know it don't work. You ain't gotta knock. It works.
But anyway, we're gonna go straight to the bed, where the magic happened. Well, I sit right here. Right now, obviously, you can see I'm still gonna be doing that review, so you're gonna be seeing that soon. But this basically dominates the entire room, this bed. And I'll take you over here to see on the side wall, we have one of the better pieces in the house, my skateboard decks. I mean, a bit of a hipster move for me since I can't even do a fucking kickflip.
I'm telling you guys not to push manga.
Or let alone break my ankle doing an ollie. But I've always liked the artistic vision of these, so like I can still ride them and shit, but that's about as much as you're gonna get out of me. I need one of those electric skateboards, you know what I mean? One of those, but let's just go through them. I got this one a while ago. This is a Naruto board, pretty fucking awesome. Then we got my main man Zenitsu. They just make some really astounding decks nowadays. We've got the Gojo board that I thought was necessary to commemorate a certain someone. And we've got Shigaraki. I don't know if you guys can see that one. Try to fucking angle that for you. Alright, fuck it. Oh well. And then we've got my main board that I basically use. Almost like a nickel board cruiser. Way bigger than that. Got some big ass wheels. But my favorite part, honestly, I'll take it down just to show you. Since we got the whole pink outfit rocking right now. You could check the fit for sure. We've got the Goku Rose. And obviously, I'm rocking the Doflamingo shorts. Alright. I love this pink camo that I put at the top. And you got the van on the bottom. My dream car, a Volkswagen bus. But that's one of the most important parts of the room. If you can see right here, the most important part right here, the drummer for the Devil Wears Prada, who recently passed away. One of the sticks he had when he was recording Dead Throne. One of my favorite hardcore metal albums by far. And still lives with me to this day, just the versatility, I thought it was amazing. We've got here a little reading nook over here. These are like most of the books that are left over from like the ones I haven't read. I used to have a proliferation of books that I really wanted to read, and now it's just like I pick out the ones that are next and which ones that are really interesting me. And right here is the most important shelf in the house. Oh shit. This right here is the most important shelf in the house because it has the current books that I'm reading. We've got Dark Money, I'm almost done with that. You'll get a review from that. Acid Dreams, which is an amazing take on the CIA. Very eye-opening. Best Served Cold, Joe Abercrombie. Amazing story. It is a speed read. Honestly, it is a roller coaster and I think it's amazing. The Mandarins, it's a slow read, very slow burn, but I'm really enjoying this. And then I've got the last book in the Philip Pullman series, The Amber Spyglass. That's the one I'm reading right now. But I guess I could point out like a few of them that I'm really looking to read. The ReZero 26. Obviously, I've been talking about that. The 100 Years War on Palestine, which is a history of Palestine and its slow destruction through Israeli occupation. So that's really interesting to me. Red Rising, definitely one I wanted to check out. Very infamous. Queen of the Shadows, literally all of these right here. Kings of the Wild, a lot of these I really want to get to. Fall of Hyperion, yes. Dinosaur book, yes. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, very important to me. And we got Malcolm X up here, one of my most important different characters. And you got the other bookshelf holding some of the other books that I was waiting to read. See, I wanted to read The Blade itself before I read Best Served Cold, but I think it was a good idea by Daniel Green to read that one. And here we've got my case study for my book that I'm writing. And down here you got some manga pieces. All the stuff that was up at the top, up there for a long time. And the last of the stuff I got to put away. But we've also got the bookshelf. Half of the books are already out of the shelf, so can't see much there. You'll get a breakdown on the bookshelf once I reassemble it someday, who knows. But you got a lot of my trinkets up here. I got a few pops. I don't buy them. I've been gifted them. Not a big fan of that.
I wouldn't recommend it.
But as you can see down here, maybe it's not... I feel like a fucking tourist trying to hold up a fucking iPad. But here, you should get a better light of this. This is my instrument corner, which is pretty much all guitars and ukuleles. This is my Timu Ovation, which is basically a applause. Dead ass, that's what it's called. I got the Billie Eilish ook. Got my first guitar right here, all suited up with the Chainsaw Man shit. And we got a little Fender ook as well. I really do cherish this one right here. This one is named Ruth. The other one is named The Power.
The Power? Mm-hmm. I like it. Cool.
And there's only like 2 more spots that are really important. Right here is the desk where I basically record everything. I keep my journal right here for the daily journaling and whatnot, you know, the sort of stoicism stuff. We've got the TV where I cast everything from my laptop onto the TV so I can watch it on the big screen and really get the impact when I'm doing my reactions. My record player, I don't use it very often, honestly, because, you know, you got Spotify on your phone, but I got Pink Floyd right here. You can see a few vinyls out. I got the whole cubby, I think is right here. This has got all of my favorite records in here, so that's really cool. But as you can see, a lot of this stuff is packed up, but I'll give you a little preview of some of the stuff I had hanging up. This goes over my Berserk shrine, which is right behind me, and it's literally one of the most precious things to me for sure. Snow Moon, this goes up above. Okay, Rocket. All right, what are you doing? Okay, bud. Hi, buddy. What's up, buddy? What's the scratchies? Really? Okay. Alright, bud. This isn't the place for this. Hey, look! Look at the boy! Look at the boy! Okay, he doesn't like being on camera anyway, and he's finally realizing what that is. Okay, so anyway, we've got That's Not a Moon. All right. Why am I angling it like that? Why is it so fucking weird? Okay, so we've got this awesome painting by Cam Rackham. I think that's his name. You can check out his shit. I fucking love this. It's a duplicate from one I've seen at Life is Beautiful when they were having their installations, because they have art. We've got this amazing picture of a pug in 3D glasses, retro. I love it. This one I did myself, and this is my first freehand painting, and it was around the time that I discovered MF Doom. Bro. Can you back up? Back up. Racket, back up. Sit down. Thank you. All right. So this is my first freehand painting. I was actually very inspired by the comic book-esque aspect of Food, and it's one of my favorite rap albums, and I was so inspired by MF Doom's craft when I finally discovered him and discovered all his aliases that I really felt the need to express like how I felt about his music. And you can see you've got bro. No, back up. Sit down. Just stay there for a second, okay, bud? And I was gonna do a mind's eye, sort of like sew in a patch of flannel. Then I found out he passed, and that was really sad.
These kids is too fast, juiced off a junk tree. Who could get looser off a crunk or a funk beat? Something has started today.
But it's sort of a take on the Legion of Doom, and I'm really proud of this painting, and RIP MF Doom. That's pretty much it. This has been SHiR-0, SHiR-0's Room, SHiR-0's TV, Content House. I'll see you next time. Peace.